zombie head you're playing with. Put it down. Said put it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. So dear viewer, if you don't mind, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. So, Lollipop Chainsaw Repop released today, and this is a remaster of 2012's Lollipop Chainsaw, a game in which we play as Juliet, a cheerleader who just so happens to come from a family of zombie hunters. And well, the game throws us into a situation in which Juliet and her newly decapitated boyfriend must stop some evil dickhead who has unleashed five very powerful zombies. So you'll move through 6 stages, including a high school, a gaming arcade, a farm, amongst several others, using your trusty chainsaw to eviscerate zombies, decapitate zombies, and generally give zombies a very, very bad day. But how is this remaster? I'm so glad you asked, dear viewer. Let me tell you in the only way I know how. Badly. So, like I say, this is a remaster of a game made in 2012. So, don't expect a full-blown remake here like I did at one point. There's no new cutscenes, there's no new voice acting, there's no new boss fights, there's no new enemies. This is essentially a carbon copy of the game that released in 2012. Just with a few gameplay tweaks here and there, and an additional mode that's called Repop mode, which, for all intents and purposes, is exactly the same as the main game, but for some bizarre reason it takes out most of the blood and the gore. And why you would want to play that particular mode is beyond me. Also, disappointingly, due to music licenses and all that bollocks, certain songs, pardon me, that appeared in the original game soundtrack are not present here, which I must say is a little bit of a disappointment. But if you enjoy the original game, I can't see you not enjoying this remaster. Just, maybe temper your expectations a little bit. At one point, I thought this was going to be a full-blown remake, and sadly, it's not. But alas, I am used to disappointment. Just ask Bertrum every single time we make love. What, Bertrum? No, I wasn't making a disparaging remark about your lovemaking abilities. Have no fear. I told you, put that bloody zombie head down. So, do I recommend this game? Abso-bloody-lutely, especially if you've not played the original and or don't own the original. It can be quite expensive to pick up the PS3 or Xbox 360 copy of that game nowadays. So this Repop remaster is remarkable for those types of people. If you do own the original game, I don't see why you wouldn't want to own this one. I do. In fact, I do. I do own the original game, and I now own this new one, and I will buy the physical edition of this new one when that releases. Am I a fanboy? Guilty as charged. Therefore, I'm going to score Lollipop Chainsaw Repop a 9. 0.3, 0.4, 0.9, 0.2, 0.4, 0.7, 0.9, 0.9 out of 10. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my totally not improvised review for Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.